Well, we are up to week 7 in the college league of the Brutalball Electrosports League here, and the Fright Nights against the Pandas are first up. I predict a complete thrashing of some Fright Nights here. And the Fright Nights do have some decent players. Barney Danger State is a nice one. And the Pandas are one of those weird teams. They did lose last week, so maybe they are on the down here. Because they really don't have any superstars, they just have a solid team. Let's go see another beautiful day. So it's Enya Ringo starting with the ball. And they go a lot of happy thoughts here. Lynch passes 2 crabs, who breaks tackles and gets 29 yards. Beans passes 2 crabs once again, who gets another first down, 14 yards this time. Ringo passes through and almost gets a first yard, 9 there. That's deflected by Volpino, who now have taken a solid spot in the first line. There's Krabs, who gets down to the 6-yard line. Ringo, touchdown, 2 beaks. Danger State gets a nice pass, and he is staying ahead. And that's a sack by Ringo, and another sack by Tic-Tac-Toe. Can Volpino do now? He's sacked again. Wow, 3 sacks in a row there. We like sacks. Ringo gets nice breaks, a lot of tackles. He gets 19 yards on that run. Lynch fails to pass. Beans passes 2 crabs again, who has a good start to this game. 12 yards for that one, and 74 yards for 4 catches. Ringo running straight through the middle and gets 11 yards. Lynch once again to Krabs, who managed to, I don't know how many tackles he broke there, but gets 20 yards. And Beans is sacked. Ringo only gets 1 yard. Lynch, can he do something here? He looks in for a pass. He finds Ringo, who gets a second touchdown of the game. Wasn't it 2 bigs? They got the first one? I don't know. Maybe she threw to one. Well, that's the first down by Moth. Volpino passes to Kane, who managed to break 1 tackle, but he gets brought down by the second one. There is Lynch deflects the pass. That one is thrown out. Volpino gets 5 yards, but it's not enough. But then he deflects the pass. Danger State sacks the ball carrier. Beans passes 2 crabs, but not enough. And the Moth drops the pass. You can't drop the pass, and then 2 bigs deflect the pass there. And it's the Pandas once again. Ringo to Krabs. Lynch, 2 crabs once again. Krabs is involved in a lot of things and breaks a tackle. 2 tackles and gets 25 yards. 2 beaks caught the ball there for 8 yards, but that is thrown way out. Lynch passes, first down. 2 beans passes. Krabs get a first down, and maybe even more. He gets a touchdown. 27 yards there. And the Pandas have taken the lead by 3-0. And we're only still in the first half. Moth, I can't get anywhere. Ringo passes to Krabs once again. And he managed to stay on his feet and gets 33 yards. Then Volpino deflects the ball in the end zone. But there is Krabs catching the ball. That's the second touchdown of the game. 9 yards. Volpino can't get anything, but Toffee catches the ball and managed to get 29 yards. The Fright Nights are not in competition here. Moth managed to catch the off for 9 yards, and then Toffee again running away and actually managed to get a touchdown there. Ringo passes to Toe Beans, but that doesn't get anywhere. Lynch, now it's halftime. It's 4-1 to the Pandas. Lynch doesn't get anywhere. Beans passes to Krabs, but it's deflected by Volpino. And the Fright Nights take over the ball again. Danger State first breaks a tackle and avoids one and managed to get 18 yards. There's Danger State again, and it's 2-4 to the Pandas. Are the Fright Nights going to make a comeback here? Well, not so far, because Ringo managed to get a nice 20-yard run. Lynch passes to there, but it's deflected by Volpino. Beans managed to throw it to Krabs, but they're stopped once again. But there's a sack. And Moth can't get anywhere after that pass. Neither does Tic-Tac-Toe. I don't know, he tackled the guy for a loss there. Volpino deflects the pass. Beans gets doesn't get the ball, and Volpino deflects it again. He gets a lot of there. Oh, Beans deflects the pass, and once again the Bright Knights are stopped, and the Pandas get a first down, but that's deflected by Volpino. Like 8 deflects it again, and now he's injured. Krabs was like, I'm tired of you deflecting the ball, and slaps him silly instead. And Moth gets a nice run there with 9 yards and gets the first down. Streaks is now in the game, and he must have go to Specsavers to get some new glasses, for that pass was way out. And Moth can't do anything here. Either Ringo now get a nice first down that's deflected by Streaks. And that's the first down for Two Beaks. Ringo and Two Beaks get another for 19 yards. Lynch passes to Two Beaks, gets the touchdown. Frosty deflected the pass. Moth caught the ball for 5 yards, but it's not enough, and Ringo is getting a first down there with a 12-yard run. Lynch passes to Krabs, who breaks a lot of tackles, getting down to the 2-yard line. And Beans, oh, he's stopped right at the end zone, but Ringo knows how to do it and gets another touchdown. 11 plays left, and I can say that this is over and done, but even though Toffee is trying his best. Well, Streaks can't do anything. Kane passes to Dangerous Dad, who drops the ball. Moth passes to Streaks. That's a nice pass. Streaks getting down to the 12-yard line. They need a pass now. They get it. Aurelius Moth in for 3-6, but it's way too little, way too late. 4 plays left, and yeah. Krabs get another catch there for 19 yards at 256 for the game. That's deflected by Kane and deflected by Toffee. And then Krabs managed to get another catch for 21 yards. And Volpino gets player of the game after his 8 pass deflections before getting slapped silly by Krabs. And Ringo gets it for the Pandas with 50 fan points. Well, next up on the shopping block is the Hazard against the Bandits. And the Bandits, who had a 5-0-0, took a very surprising loss last week against the Volcanoes. But will that repeat themselves? Have they gone down the edge? Or will they bounce back against the Flame? Keep saying the Flames because it says the Flames there, but it's Hazard County University. But the Hazard, they are not a bad team. Becky Director is a nice player. It's just that they just haven't had the margins with them. And of course the Bandits, Leprechaun Manila, Sponson Maple, Teddy Splitcap, or Wake, they are full of good players. So let's start and see. It's a beautiful day for some Brutal Ball, and it's Leprechaun Manila who starts with the ball. Let's see what can be done. Passing. Teddy Splitcap caught the ball for 9 yards. There is Yellow Hella, but can't get any through. But Madras does it. And is running. Oh, breaks another tackle. And is going. He's going. 49-yard run. Wow. Wake is pushed off, but it's still a 7-yard touch there. And Splitcap, it was Wake again, caught it in the Madras. Only 2 yards this time, but there's a touchdown for Wake. And the Bandits are putting it on the line. Full speed ahead. Director caught it for 31 yards. And there, Rubblefish caught the ball from Aquarius. Here's Director again, looking for something but can't find it. Aquarius passes, that's deflected, and the Bandits are on it again. Yellow Hella passes to Teddy Splitcap. Little Goblin, who is running, he breaks a tackle from Gatsooks. He gets 48 yards. Madras gets only 3 yards. Was that first run a... well, I don't know what to say. Way quick, it's in there, and Madras, he runs it. Director gets a free one for 11 yards. Aquarius passes to Mendoka, weaves and waves and weaves and waves and avoids, and gets 29 yards on that run. And Mendoka again. Oh, I think it was that he caught it. Yeah. Director avoids a lot of, but finally caught up with. But there's a nice touchdown from Hugstone Rubblefish, and it's 1-2. Split Cup can't hold on to that ball, or no, it was deflected by Aquarius. Madras ran for 8 yards, but it wasn't enough, and the Hazard are back at it. Aquarius passes to Rubblefish, who breaks a tackle and then gets 33 yards. It's Manila picks up a fumble, and another way quick with a pass from Manila gets 23 yards. That pass did not reach all the way. Madras can only get 2, and that's deflected by Aquarius, and the Hazard gets the chance to do something as well here. Aquarius tried to get it through but can't, and it's stopped. Way quick steps out of bounds and after 3 yards. But here is Manila catching the ball, breaks tackle and gets 27 yards. Madras now managed to break every single tackle known and gets 16 yards. Manila passes touchdown way quick. Director is trying to get something here but can't get much. Neither Aquarius or Mendoka, and it seems that the Bandits have found their stride. Manila gets 9 yards. That's a first down for Yellow Hella. Threw it to, I think it was Way Quick. Madras passes to Way Quick, who gets 15 yards. Yellow Hella is running through but only gets 1 yard. Madras passing, Way Quick, touchdown. Director tried to run it but only gets 3 yards. And we are at halftime. It's 1-4 for the Bandits. We're gonna see how it goes with this drive, otherwise we'll speed it up a little. That's sacked by Maple, and it is the Bandits who have it again. We're gonna speed it up. Madras tried to run it but only 2 yards, so there's a sack by Stock, and Aquarius is injured, and then the Bandits stop them, and it's a fumble. Gadzooks picks it up and brings it back. There's another sack by HVAC. Mendoka gets a tackle for a loss, and then they throw the ball away. Manila passes to Teddy Splitcap, who breaks a lot of tackles here. He gets 48 yards. Yellow Hella passes, but it's too far away. Madras, no, he can't repeat that first amazing run. But Way Quick catches for 9 yards and get a first down. There's Way Quick again, 6 yards this time. Madras runs into trouble. Manila passes to Way Quick, caught it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. And it's apparent that the Bandits have bounced back from their surprising loss and is easy gonna win this game. Mendoka trying to do something but don't get 4 yards. But there is Gadzooks catching it for 20 yards. Director with a nice catch and actually gets a touchdown. Manila passes Way Quick, caught the ball for 5 yards. Yellow Hella managed to get through to a first down after an 8-yard run. Madras, no, still not any replication of that first run. Split Cap managed to catch the ball and get 15 yards. Split Cap there, and then Madras runs for another 7 yards, but it's not enough. And the Hazard is on it again. Mendoka is running with a tree after him, and this time he gets a first down. And the Director gets the first down again with that 12 yards, but then Susan Maple attacks the ball carrier for a loss. Director managed to get a first down again. Mendoka can't do anything, and Death Blossom, where did he come from? First thing in the game, and he gets a touchdown. I thrown him more often to him. He seemed to be fast. This time Madras gets a 10-yard run. Manila passes to Madras, who gets 17 yards on that catch. Yellow Hella throws the balls away. Madras trying to run it, but only gets 7 yards. Manila second. Last play of the game. It's a nice pass to Gazooks. He only gets 27 yards. It is a win for the Bandits, who bounce back after their loss. It's Spoons on Maple, who gets 100 fan points. That was a good 25 tackles. Yikes. Director gets it for the Hazard and with 41 fan points. Well, we're up for yet another game that could be a complete blowout, but we never know. The Wardens against the Abandoned. The Abandoned have started the season very well. The Wardens are a little bit more shaky. So, but the Wardens have Whisknut. He's a cool player. And both Crowd Symmetry and Ray Plonk have been playing well. They just haven't gotten anything. So their defense is a little bit lacking here, with none of the blockers really well. Or maybe it's more like, not the defense, but the offense who lacks. And the Abandoned, they have Juan Console, Preston Dusk, and Quincy Tractor. All of them have been playing really well. So this will be interesting to see how it goes. And yet again, it's a beautiful day for some brutal ball. Quincy Tractor is starting with the ball. And we're gonna see how this pans out. Quincy just stopped after 0 yards. Console is looking for a throw. Find Thrifty, but only for 5 yards. Dusk, can he get another? Yep, there is Thrifty out on the edge of the field, and he coughs up the ball. Oh, okay. Restroom passes, nice pass to Symmetry, who is trying to outpace Console but get 33 yards. Whisknut is now running away from the whole Abandoned defense, get a touchdown. Now Tractor is actually doing the same. Unfortunately, he's a little bit further up the field, so no touchdown for him. Console is also doing it, but he only gets 5 yards. Dusk is looking for a pass. He finds Youngblood, who slaps Ray Plonk and gets down to the 21st yard line. Tractor now looking for a throw, and it's an interception by Plonk, who gets I was gonna say Crude Symmetry doesn't get that ball, and Bonesaw gets the first down. The Wardens are now moving the ball very well, but just as I say that, they throw the ball away. Whisknut can't get anywhere. Bonesaw is looking for a pass. He finds Plonk, and Plonk managed to... was it Youngblood he slapped there? I think so. That's a sack by Bradley. Whisknut and Crude Symmetry is injured by Juan Console. That's going to be a blow for the Wardens. Here is Tractor. He's getting a completely free lane and gets 16 yards. And right now my cat is going completely mental in the background. And Preston Dusk to Mickey Treffa managed to get 6 yards. Tractor gets stopped, and the Abandoned stalls out once again. But I don't know what they were doing on that pass there, but the Youngblood picks it up. And that's deflected by Milk Flimsy, who has come in instead of Console. Dusk trying to get it in, but can't. Tractor looking for a pass. It's deflected in the end zone. Last chance, and then Console. It wasn't Console he got in for. Console was the one that injured it. It was Crude Symmetry that she got in for. And let's see if anything can happen. Whisknut gets 4 yards. Here is Milk Flimsy. Passing very short to Whisknut, who got caught. And there's a sack by Bradley. Second sack of the game for him. Tractor is running straight through everybody and managed to avoid them and get 11 yards. Console is trying to do the same but can't. Dusk passes to Thrifty, who gets a 12 yard and first down. Now Tractor fails to do what he did the play before, and Console pass to Tractor for like very short and Now he tried to run it and failed, and the Bodiker, the Knoll, caught the ball for 7 yards, and there's a first down by Whisknut. Milk Flimsy doesn't get anywhere. Glowstick is now looking for it, but Preston Dusk is there and catches the ball instead and does a pick 6, and Milk Flimsy is injured and Paddy's system is coming in instead. I don't know what Glowstick was doing there. Was it Glowstick? I think it was. Here is Trigger Happy, who have come in. Passes to Bodiker, and we get a couple of yards. Youngblood deflects that pass. Whisknut slams through but can't, and Youngblood is injured by Whisknut. Now the injuries are stacking up here. There's a first down by Trigger Happy. What can Glowstick do? Looking for a throw. Finds Bodiker on the sideline. And that was a very bad throw by... was it Whisknut or was it Glowstick? Here is Trigger Happy anyway. He breaks and tackles. I have no clue what he was doing there. He could see the end zone. There was nobody in the way, but he decided to just go to the side. He could have... that was a touchdown thrown away for the Erie. That can be costly for them. I have absolutely no clue what he was doing there, actually. Potter catches the ball for 25 yards after a pass from Juan Console. Dusk is looking for a pass. Finds Console, who gets the first down. Tractor. Yeah, I'm still confused over what the Warden player was doing there. Preston Dusk. He gets only 1 yard. Tractor passes. It's a interception by Bonesaw. Glowstick managed to get 5 yards after basically running through, and Whisknut can't get the complete there. Oh, but Plonk does it after smacking Plonk and gets down to the 20-yard line after the 32-yard catch. Glowstick gets sacked by Potter. Whisknut now... yeah, well, how far will he get? He gets 7 yards. Trigger Happy, third down. Actually managed to get a first down after one. Some very insecure swerving. Gary Potter intercepts it on the goal line, and Restroom is injured by Bradley. There's a lot of injuries here, and I think it was, I don't know who came in. It's Mo Chestertrek. Dusk passes, 30 plays left. Here is Glowstick instead, and it's Bodiker. How far will he get? Well, he's very slow, so I don't think he will get very far. 30 yards at least. And there is a touchdown, Ray Plonk, and it's equalized. The Wardens have tied it up to 2-2. Here is Thrifty for the 13-yard catch. Console gets sacked by Bodiker, and then Bodiker sacks again. And Tractor doesn't get anywhere, and the Wardens are at it again. Are they gonna slap Abandoned, who started the season very well but have seem to have lost it a little bit here? Glowstick passes, Plonk. Oh, Trigger Happy couldn't tackle Potter. Chesterneck passes. It's an interception by Preston. And Tractor is stopped in his tracks. Couldn't get any traction. Oh, beautiful pass to Potter there, straight over the heads of everybody. And he gets 39 yards. 16 plays left. Dusk is trying. He is running. He's running away from the hole. Every defender is chasing him. Gets 13 yards. There, Potter drops the pass. Can't do something like that. Tractor. Will he get it? He's very close. No, he gets down to the 4-yard line. Dusk gets stopped. Tractor again. Passes. Touchdown Console. 11 plays left. Plonk gets a pass, but only gets 17 yards. Chestertrek. He gets stopped at 2 yards. Trigger Happy doesn't manage to get a first down, but he's very close now. Can Glowstick do it? Passes to nobody. And sorry for the Wardens. They did lose that touchdown. That was a certain touchdown. And now they lost the game. Yeah. Preston Dusk threw the ball, and well, there's an interception. They have 3 plays left here. Can they do something very no? Not like that. Chestenek gets stomped. Last play of the game. This is just trivial. Nothing's gonna happen. Trigger happy. Doesn't even get it further down. And the Erie Wardens actually have more yards than the Abandoned, but still lose the game. So player of the game are actually tied between Ariel Cinco for the Wardens and Archibald Bradley for the Abandoned, 2 linemen. That says everything about the game. Game 4 is between 2 teams who have also been struggling a little bit here in the beginning. The Stampede against the Havoc, even though at some points they've been looking good, but mostly not. Territory is a good runner. We've seen that one. A Slippy Combination has had his bright spots. Orpheus Galaxy, of course, is always a sight to see. But there is something that is not working for the Stampede, despite having probably some of the best gunners in the league. With Leonard and Daughters, it's just something that isn't. Maybe the defense. They haven't been really good at all. They have now Georgie Wheelchair as a blocker. He's been trying a lot of different things. The Havocs, they're almost like a Panda team, but that's not kicking. No real superstars, but solid. But just isn't working really. And they're mixing it up as well with Doggo Bongler here. Playing blocker, and he's been playing runner for a while as well. Well, Sux Galore have also played runner, and they're mixing it up. It's a cold, freezing day, so we're going to speed it up immediately. And it's Westerly Shades to start with the ball for the Havoc. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of fumbles in this game. OG Holder, no coming in here, and overhead does not compute as well. But the Daughters managed to catch a ball for 16 yards. But there is Sux Galore with a interception immediately. And Blade Terror Tree is injured on the 5th play. That is a not a very good for the Stampede there. Slipper Combination dropped by Leonard. And there's another turnover. Skinny Crust now intercepts it. And now OG Holder is through and gets 9 yards and a first down. Overhead can't really do anything. Shades is stopped after 5 yards. Holder managed to get a first down again. Is he gonna be the one that changes the tide for the Havoc? Holder. Well, we tried to pass there despite having a very clear lane. Daughters catches for 17 yards after a pass for a Slippy Combination. This overhead sacks the ball carrier there. Galaxy does not run very far. But Leonard catches it and managed to get... he's doing a Leonard run there with 33-yard breaking tackles. Like there are flies. There is Orpheus Galaxy. Did not manage it, but Leonard clears up the situation again and scores the first touchdown. He is a mean gunner when he catches the ball. Galaxy sacks the ball carrier there, and the Stampede is stopped again. And here we have Leonard. Keeps breaking tackles. 39 yards this time. There's a failed throw. Galaxy is not in a good mood today. Daughters can't catch it, and the Havocs have the ball back. Holder, he gets stopped after 0 yards. Oversteer hasn't been very good, but he gets 3 yards. And Westerly Shades is injured. And Prax Daughters catches the ball and gets another touchdown for the Stampede. Bambi Turnoff is in the game now. Passes to I don't know who it was, but OG Holder He's trying to run it again, but fails. Turn off, passes, that's dropped by overhead. And then overhead just runs into a block. And Leonard catches the ball once again. Holder is not gonna let himself get blocked. Yeah. Leonard is fun to watch. And then he is complimented on the other side there with daughters. Oh, Galaxy actually does something and gets a touchdown. 3-0 to the Stampede. And when we reach halftime, turnoff, passes, Queep. First time he gets the ball, and he's running away, but daughters managed to catch him. Overhead passes is deflected by Slippy. Holder trying to run through, but can't. Turnoff gets sacked by Galaxy. And the Stampede have the ball back. And we'll see how this drive goes. Is sacked by Bongler. There's Holder through it for 8 yards. And there's Queep again. They're down at the 14-yard line. Overhead gets 6 yards. Are the Havocs gonna score? Yes, they are. Oh, I was hoping that I could speed this up a little bit, but apparently I can't. Well, I can, but I'm not gonna do it. Galaxy gets a pass from Wheelchair. Leonard can't catch that one. It was not a very good pass. And there's not a very good pass to Daughters either. And then Galaxy gets a pass, but it's not enough. And then, was it Holder that threw it out? Yeah, Prax Daughter sacks the ball carrier. Overhead, learn from 0. Wheelchair gets sacked by Turnoff. There's a lot of sacks here. The overhead sacks. And the Havocs have the ball back, but that's the turnover. Galaxy intercepts the pass. There's another turnover. Holder intercepts the pass. It was like, okay, we just pass the ball back and forth. Turnoff passes to Queep. Who is gonna do a touchdown? And the Havocs are on the way going back. And Leonard drops the second pass of the game. Mascot sacks the ball carrier. Galaxy gets sacked by Bongler, his second sack of the game. And the Havoc have the momentum now, even though the Turnoff gets sacked there and there's a failed pass. Combination through the ball for 20 yards to Daughters. And Daughters gets the pass again, breaks a tackle. Gets 33 yards this time. Galaxy passes to Daughters, but only gets 6 yards. Got a really hard hit. And there is Galaxy gets the ball and his second touchdown on the game after the catch. 15 yards. Holder is getting 8 yards. There's a first down after a throw from Bambi. Nice pass to Queep. There, got 11 yards on the first down. Galaxy sacks. That's his third sack of the game. Galore caught the ball for 4 yards, but it's not enough. Overhead. Can't get it. Then Leonard drops another pass. What happened to Leonard? Fourth pass. What happened to Leonard? And there's a turnover. Queep gets an interception. And Holder managed to get a first down for the Havoc. But Beastie sacks him. There's a lot of sacks and turnovers. And we haven't had a fumble yet, but a lot of interceptions. Clipper combination passes to Daughters, who smashes through Galore and gets 23 yards. And there it is. The Hill Valley Stampede win 4-2 over the Havocs. And I think it was a deserved win. Orpheus Galaxy gets a player of the game with 67 fan points. 3 sacks and an interception. OJ Holder gets it for Havoc. He wasn't even intended to play from the beginning, but Death made it so that he came into the team. And yeah, been doing it decently well after that. Well, what's next up? It's the Knights against the Outlaws. Another two teams who have... the Knights really can't haven't decided what they wanted to do. And the Outlaws are not far behind. Let's see how this goes. Felicia Wintercoat. Yeah, she's a nice player. Dremel Winsock is also one that came in after another player got booted. Booted to hell. Ratchet Scarborough and Yellow Fang is 2 good receivers. Well, Yellow Fang may not. In the Outlaws, we have Awful Camps. Yeah, he's good. And of course, the most brutal player in the league. He is Hate Blender. Not a very good player overall, but very brutal. And it's another frozen day. Oh well, let's see how this can bring us. Can we get some nice slapping from Hate Blender? That might be good. Sunflower starts with a nice run of 5 yards. We call it a nice run. Here is Awful Camps, catches the ball and gets 21 yards. Maybelline Lightning passes the ball, it's deflected by Wintercoat. Sunflower is running for 5 yards again, seems to be his number for this time. And the Knights are taking over the ball. Wintercoat looking for someone, finds Scarborough, who sets off and gets 34 yards. Bitcoin passes just deflected by Lightning. Windsock gets stopped off the 0. Wintercoat can't get through, and it's another one. Sunflower just for 3 yards. Gizzard passes to Awful Camps, who breaks tackle in his caught before the defensive line catches up to him. Over Sunflower passes off. Awful Camps can reach it, it's deflected. And the Knights have the ball back. These are a typical game between two teams who really can't get their act together, it seems. Here is Bitcoin again. Gets 5 yards. Damn, this place is so cold. Yeah, it's a frozen day. Here, Yellow Fang managed to get 12 yards and a first down for the Knights. Windsock, only 4 yards. Bitcoin looking for a pass, but decides to run it. That was a bad decision. Windsock threw it, and nothing of that. Sunflower looking for a pass, finds he is Hate Blender. And my cat has decided it's gonna try and get out the window, despite the door being open. Green Gizzard gets a 0-yard run for the Outlaws who are taking over, and Shell sacks the ball carrier, and it's Knights again. Bitcoin ran for 6 yards. Windsock only get 1 yard. Wintercoat passes to Scarborough, 18 yards. Bitcoin running for 0. Windsock for 4. Wintercoat gets sacked by Appetite. Sunflower only running for 0. Gizzard for 1. Yeah, this is a standoff here. Awful Camps managed to get the ball, and after a pass from Lightning. There's a failed pass. Scarborough flex the pass. There's a first down for Lightning after a pass. That's deflected by Yellow Fang. Stopped by Shell. And it stopped again. It's going to be the first 0-0 game here. Oh, we're not even half time. There's plenty of time to do something. There's a first down for Yellow Fang, 13 yards. And another one for Scarborough, 22 yards. Have the Knights now actually found how they're gonna be able to score? Well, they decide to run it again, and Windsock is stopped. And it's half time. Wintercoat is stopped. Bitcoin is stopped. Sunflower passes, is deflected by Scarborough. Gizzard passes to nobody. Actually passes backward. Lightning passes to nobody. Oh, come on, can we get something here? Bitcoin, no, only 4 yards. There is Windsock. Doesn't get anything either. Oh, and Yellow Fang drops the pass there. Oh, he was completely free. Gizzard gets stopped. You know, this is turning into something not very funny. He is Hate Blender, can't get anywhere. He bounces back and forth. He doesn't even injure anybody. Bitcoin managed to get 9 yards. Windsock gets the first down after a 2-yard run. There is deflected by Hate Blender. He doesn't deflect a lot. I don't know what the Outlaw defense was doing there, but the Knights got a first down, but then it was a fumble. Sunflower now failed, and everybody fails. The Knights passes to Windsock, but he can't get a first down. Appetite tackles the ball carrier for a loss. Here is Yellow Fang, managed to get it, breaks a tackle, gets 22 yards. They're down to the 18-yard line, and there it is. First score of the game. It was bound to happen at some point. The Knights take the lead. His Hate Blender caught that ball. But here is Lightning. 4 yards. There's a first down over Sunflower through it. Was it Hate Blender who caught it? Oh, Awful Cams. Awful Cams can't catch that one. And can't catch that one for whoever it was. Wintercoat. Almost in a first down. That's deflected by Cams. And Gizzard throw it to nobody. That's deflected by Bitcoin. Gizzard is stopped after 0 yard. Lightning managed to get through and gets 17 yards on that nice run there. Good blocking in the middle. That's deflected by Hangline. Stopped. Gizzard can't do anything. And he is Hate Blender, can't run it. But Yellow Fang managed to catch a 21-yard catch there. Windsock passes to Yellow Fang again for 13 yards. And a third time to Yellow Fang, who is now, they're now moving the ball. Good, and there Yellow Fang again for 13 yards. It's not fast, but it's so far effective. And there's Yellow Fang, and that's the second touchdown for the Knights. 4 plays left, the Knights have won this game. Even though Sunflower, Yellow Fang gets now injured by his headbander. We took out, okay, you scored, I'm gonna injure you. For 1 play left, Sunflower passes, he is Hate Blender, catches it, but he gets nowhere. Emerald City Knights win over the Most Outlaws with 2-0. Kendo Bitcoin is the best player for the Knights with 48 fan points, but it is Johnny Appetite for the Outlaws. Despite the Outlaws losing, he gets player of the game with 53 fan points. It was a very slow, uneventful game. And another one here, it is Old Ones against the Spectres. The Spectres started very well, but have slowed down recently. The Old Ones, they have a team that should do well. They have a really blocker, but they have Lambert Butler there in the middle, who really shouldn't be doing some blocking at all. Goose Blue Lit now for Sandile is 2 nice receivers. In the Spectres, I think where are their problem? They are in multiple places, but they have a solid team, but they just need to get it together. And it's finally a beautiful day for some Brutal Ball. It's Boo Terrain. Started with the ball. What can he do after everybody have loved and hated each other? Terrain passes to Ruby, who breaks attacks and get 24 yards. Rotten passes to McGuffin, who gets another 29 yards, and the Spectres are now effectively moving the ball. I was just about to say when they're now completely stalling out here. No, McGuffin managed to catch it and gets 22 yards, and Susie gets in for a touchdown. Poughkeepsie passes to Sundial, who gets 18 yards. Then Adder is stopped in the middle. Stompy, he managed to get the first down there after Knight's 18-yard run. Poughkeepsie weaving and managed to get a 11-yard. Adder, who is, maybe he should take a break. He's been pretty bad in the last couple of games here. Poughkeepsie managed to get a first down after a 6-yard run. Adder, now he managed to pass, but it's only 0 yards for a catch from Blue Lit. Stumpy catches for 8 yards. They're almost in, and that's the first down for Poughkeepsie. Adder, finally he's doing something, and gets a 6-yard run, and they're very close to scoring here, and they do, and it's equalized 1-1. And Linda May Fuse smacks Butler and gets a 41-yard catch. Rotten passes to Fuse, who slaps Butler again. I think that is a mismatch of the ages there. And there is very easily the Spectres score. Adder run the ball for 5 yards. Stumpy passes, this deflected by Penta. Oh, we have Penta We haven't seen Penta at all. Where is he? Isn't he playing? He's playing in the... What? He's playing in blocker. Why? Why is Penta playing blocker? I have absolutely no clue. Did they lose the blocker? Maybe. Yeah, Penta is playing blocker. Huh. He's playing in the defense. There's a first down for... after the throw from Adder. Stumpy managed to get through, and then Kepsi gets the first down. Adder passes, just deflected by terrain. Stumpy managed to get a first down after a nice run for 15 yards. Kepsi passes to Sundial, who breaks and avoids the tackle and gets 26 yards. And they are close now. Yeah, Adder, who I dissed before, managed to get a first down. Fuse. Oh, nice block there by Terrain, who buys Fuse a couple extra yards. Here is Fuse again. Yeah, but Penta is playing as a blocker. We're not gonna see him do his nice running. But here Terrain is doing a really nice running. Is he gonna make it? No, he runs out of gas and gets only 24 yards. But Rotten runs in with the ball for 2-4. That's deflected by Ruby. Adder now actually gets 4 yards. He's been picking up a little bit. I don't know what Stumpy meant with that pass. Fuse gets 16 yards of a pass from Terrain, I think. Here is Ruby managed to get another first down. Terrain passes just deflected by Bluelit, who we really haven't seen anything of this game. Rotten threw the ball for 0 yards, but here is Susie. Managed to get 8 yards. But that's not enough. Dog Operation intercepts the ball. And Terrain then threw it for 3 yards. That ball is out. Susie to McGuffin. Touchdown. 2-5. And we're going to see how this drive goes here. Well, that's a nice pass to Bluelit finally. That's his first of the game, but there's a second 27 yards. Just give him the ball. But that's Fuse deflects it. There's an interception. Fuse intercepts it ahead of, but there's another turnover. Stumpy intercepts the pass. Things are moving fast now. Kepsi can't get the 6 yards. Adder gets sacked. Stumpy, fine. Last chance, but no. And I'm gonna speed this up. Rotten to Terrain, who gets a nice pass in 12 yards. Ruby passes to Bluelit. No, Bluelit deflected the ball, but there is Fuse. There is a real battle between Fuse and Bluelit. I think it's... No, it's McGuffin and Bluelit. And Bluelit gets smashed by McGuffin and by Fuse constantly. There's a Rotten sacking the ball carrier, and Stumpy ran the ball for 0 yards. There is Fuse. Kepsi this time tackles. There is Fuse again. I just see Bluelet getting pancaked constantly. Butler is injured by Fuse. And Dial Tone is coming in again instead. There's a nice pass to Sundial, who breaks, I think it was maybe even 2 tackles there, gets 53 yards. And there's another turnover. Terrain intercepts the ball. And that pass is overthrown. Rotten passes to Fuse, but they only get 6 yards. That's deflected by Adder, who seems to have been going out wider to help Bluelit. There was a bad pass that was deflected by Ruby. Kepsi can't get a first down. And it's only 11 plays left, and Terrain is getting a first down, and getting a lot more than first down. After a nice run, 43 yards there. Rotten passes, but it was very short. But here is Ruby. Ooh, nice block there. Bushy Grid is injured by Strike Flamenco. Well, that was in the line. We haven't heard of any of those. Terrain gets 12 yards, and there's another touchdown. Trap McGuffin. Third touchdown of the game. Kepsi managed to get a first down. And then Bluelit finally gets it and breaks a tackle from Fuse. Gets 36 yards. Stumpy gets stopped. Kepsi managed to get a first down. Are they actually going to score again here? Well, that's thrown away by But Blue Lit gets a score at the end, but it's too late. Silent Hill Spectres win over the Atlantis Old One with 3-6. Linda May Fuse, 225 receiving yards and 66 fan points. Good on both sides of the ball there. Player of the game. Stumpy gets it for the Old Ones with 47. Moving on to the second half of the list here, we have the Storm against the Boulders. Another of these middle-sized teams. Even though both of them have a really good offense. That is apparent when they have Wells Fargo, Keith Throbo, Sahara Dawn. And the Boulders, of course, have Turangalog, the best blocker in the league. And they also have Gunther Hazard, who is a really good blocker, and Red Cromitty, who's a really good blocker. Their blocking line is looking scary. So let's see how this one goes. Oh, it's a scorching hot day. That's gonna mean that everybody's moving a little bit slower. Ransom Pope is gonna start with the ball. We're gonna see how this pans out. The pan, hot, frying eggs. Yeah. Popo doesn't get more than a couple of 0 yards, but Gordo gets a pass and slaps his cover. And Lampwell managed to get, oh, we remember Lampwell from the last game. He was, I can say, amazing. It was a delight to see. Will he be as effective? Well, not in that run. And Milky Carp Pack. Oh, I don't know, but he's in the game. Keith Throbo doesn't get anywhere. Ted Fiddler doesn't get anywhere either. Third down. Fargo throws the ball away, and his Boulders again. His passes to Ancestor. Angelical only gets a 1 yard run. Here is Lumpy, and he managed to get a first down. Popo gets a first down. There's more than Lump who wants to do something. And Lump, here he goes again. Oh yeah, now he does one of his runs here, 22 yards. Popo to Ancestor, who almost gets a first down, but Angelic get it, and a little bit more. And here is Lumpwell, and when he gets the ball like that, it's a touchdown. Sahara Dawn. Lumpwell is trying to tackle her, but just can't. I guess he's not a very good tackler. Ted Fiddler drops the ball, but Robo picks it up. There is Throbo again. Throbo. Fiddler. Did he just smack somebody, and then when somebody tried to attack him? But it's not enough for them, and it's the Boulders. And the Boulders were in trouble there, but managed to get a pass out and get a first down. Popo. Ooh, what a nice little swerve there. Brings him up another 10 yards probably. Here is Ancestor. Gets a catch for 11 yards. Lumpwell. Oh yeah, oh, only 8 yards. That's little for him. Popo gets the first down for 7 yards. There's a nice catch to Festering Gordo, who gets help from Well and gets a touchdown. 2-0 for the Boulders. 66 plays left. And can the Storm do anything here? They're more looking like a small or nice breeze at the current moment. Fargo gets stopped by a tree. Throbo. And it's deflected by Gordo. Fiddler is looking to pass. No, he's looking to run, and that's a bad decision. Popo gets stopped after 2 yards. Angelic gets sacked by Greyball. And Lampwell ran it, but not enough. The Boulders line are looking solid. But Milcarp, they can't hold on the ball. Bronson gets it. Angelic. Ooh, nice swerving. 15 yards. Lampwell. Was the former game there a outlier, and has not been as good? Maybe it's the line, but they don't have that. It's the Boulders who have the great line. Yeah, but it doesn't show here. Fiddler running for 0 yards. Here's Fargo. He gets stopped. And then Log finally gets a sack. Popo now managed to break through and gets 15 yards. That's thrown away by Angelic. Lump now throws the ball. Well, he got it off. And Popo, I mean, a nice run on 19 yards. Angelic passes, just deflected by Lean Meat. Well, no, only 5 yards. Popo passes. Ancestor catches, touchdown, 3-0. And here is Milky Carpack. Yes, a nice pass and a 38-yard receiving. Throbo. Oh, he just has to run it. He didn't find anybody to pass. Fiddler passes to nobody. Fargo passes to nobody. And the Boulders have the ball again. We're gonna speed this up. Ancestor catches it for 17 yards after a pass from Angelic. Lumpwell, oh, somebody is injured. Milky Car Package is injured by Lumpwell, who basically ran straight over him. Lance Boyle is coming in instead. That is a sack by Greyball. Bronson can get, no, gets sacked. Fargo gets sacked by Lumpwell. Okay, he can do some defending as well. Sahara Dawn gets a nice catch. That's like, yeah, that was, I think that was the first time we saw her catching anything. Wells Fargo catches. Now they found that Sahara Dawn is on the field. 15 yards. Lean Meat gets 9 yards. Fiddler passes. Lean Meat touchdown. Are they gonna make a last minute comeback here? Angelic gets deflected by Dawn. Lumpwell. No, he does not reach it. And now they decide to run it instead of throwing it. But Wells Fargo managed to catch that one and get a first down. Oh, Throbo missed that pass. Fiddler passes. Throbo. Touchdown. Ooh, that's 2-3 now. 11 plays left in. They get a turnover. This is spicy here now. Wells Fargo. Who can get it? Lean Meat. Can he get a first down? They do it. Fiddler passes. And Wells Fargo is in. They have equalized with 6 plays left. This could be. And the Fiddler sacks the ball carrier. This can actually be a equal game. Yeah, I think it's going to be last play here. Lean Meat passes. Yeah, they the Boulders looked like they were having that game, and then they lost it at they have to be satisfied with a tie. And it's a tie at the player of the game as well, with Ted Fiddler and Turunga Log getting 42 points each. So next one is something that can be a game for the ages in the matter of completely crushing the opponent. We have the Row Boys, who is the best team in the league. Well, I can say that. They have a lot of very nice talent. The Volcanoes, they have some good, decent players. Can it stack up against the Row Boys? Not really. But the Volcanoes did an upset once. Can they do it again against the Row Boys? It's a beautiful day for some Brutal Ball. So, and the Row Boys, they, as normal, like, just love each other. And the Volcanoes, seems to be a little bit of a mixed bag. Harry's Taco. Overthrow. Don't get enough. Then Wisdom gets sacked. And Keybond getting a first down. Are the Volcanoes gonna actually... I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Stroganoff. Doesn't get anywhere. That ball is thrown away. And Brainache threw the ball for 4 yards. But it's too little. Taco breaks the tackle and managed to get 11 yards. Wisdom gets stopped in the middle. But it was Overthrow gets stopped. Wisdom. Now it's Taco again. Passes. There's a bad throw, but the Frenzy managed to catch it. Overthrow looking for passes. It's deflected by Keybont. Wisdom looking for a pass. It's caught by Frenzy, who breaks some tackles and gets 40 yards. And there's a pass to overthrow, and they're down to the 2-yard line. Over the stop there. There's a touchdown. And the Rue boys are opening, but it took them 17 plays. Here is Neutron getting a nice run, 11 yards. Granted is pushed off over the sideline, and Stroganoff is stopped. But Neutron managed to get a first down again. Brainache passes, it's Keybon who catches it. There's a first down for Pep. Neutron gets 0 yards this time. Brainache passes, that's it. Keybon catches it, that's a sack. Hog Mexico does it, and now he catches instead. 24 yards. Overthrow is smashing through and getting 7 yards. Wisdom passes, that's deflected. And there we go, that's the first down. Overthrow, looking to pass, finds Wisdom, who finds the 5-yard line. Wisdom again, get down to the 2 before she stopped. Smoke Taco there is sacked, and actually sacked enough to not get anywhere. But the Rue boys are completely smashing there. And Hog Mexico is gonna go in for another touchdown. Okay, let's go back. They Granted managed to catch the ball for 23 yards after a pass from Brainache. Stroganoff can't get anywhere. That's deflected by Frenzy. Can Brainache get it? No, he stopped. Here is Taco again. He passes, it's deflected by Thistle. Overthrow is trying to run it this time. Gets 7 yards. Wisdom passes. Frenzy, first down after a 9-yard catch. Taco passes. There's Hog Mexico. Thistle is going to catch him. Overthrow. He's trying to smash through, but can't. Taco managed to get a first down after a throw from Wisdom. I don't know who that ball was intended to, but it was good that Keybon couldn't reach it. Half time is only 2-0. Wisdom, good Frenzy, there's 3-0. Keybon caught the ball. Here's Granted. Wisdom can't tackle. Kid Frenzy brings him down after 42 yards. Oh, there was a really close one for Keybon. If you could have caught that one, would be good. Stroganoff gets stopped. It's the Rue boys on the offensive again. Taco through to Overthrow. And Overthrow gets 0 yards. And Wisdom is stopped as well. Stroganoff managed to smash through and get 17 yards on that run. Oh, it was a catch. Oh. Okay, Neutron. No, can't get it anywhere this time. Neither can Brainache. The Rue boys are back at it. Taco gets 7 yards. Overthrow looking to throw. Find Kid Frenzy for 14 yards. Here's Wisdom. Passes to Hog Mexico, who gets 25 yards. And the Rue boys are moving the ball, but Stroganoff hey, I want to sack somebody. And Overthrow gets 8 yards. Wisdom passes. Mexico gets down to the 2-yard line. Taco, Frenzy, touchdown. 4-0. Granted is getting a really good run here. And then Prick sacks the ball carrier. Neutron, no, he can't get it. Will anybody? No, that's deflected by Wisdom. Now we're gonna speed it up here. Frenzy catches the ball for 30 yards. Overthrow, throw in 2. It's intercepted by Thistle right in front of Mexico. Brainache passes. That's dropped by Keybon, and then Neutron is stopped. And Mexico, nice catch, but he won't get all the way to the end zone. He's not fast enough. After pass from Taco there. Overthrow, instead of passing, runs this time, a nice run. Frenzy catches it right on the goal line, and there's another touchdown by Mexico. 15 plays left. Brainache managed to catch it and break some tackles and get 33 yards. Neutron gets only 2. Brainache passes to Granted, who gets 21 yards. Stroganoff, can he do something? No, 0 yards. Neutron can't do anything either. And Brainache is stopped. Oh, nice pass to Mexico there, who snuck in from the sideline. Overthrow is stopped. Wisdom looking for a pass. Finds Hog Mexico again. He's been really good. Oh, broke a tackle there with a help from whoever that was. And there's another touchdown. Frenzy. And it's the Rule Boys are storming ahead here. Completely unstoppable. Oh, and Wisdom did a interception at the end there. And it's Hog Mexico who gets player of the game with 72 fan points. Deadlock Grant, they get it for the Volcanoes with 34. It wasn't even a game there. The Rule Boys was completely dominant. Well, time for the 9th game of week 7. It's the Glam against the Plague. And these are two teams that have the same record. But the Glam have a really good rush offense and a really good pass defense. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. And the Glam, they have Briggy Shaved and Kurt Plastic and Rumpel Suspect, all good players. And as well as Hoodie Mafia, who I think I like. On Blood, of course, from the Plagues. And Marty Gammon, nice player as well. Let's see how this goes. It's a beautiful day for some Brutal Ball, and it's Hound Blood that's going to start with a ball. And everybody is now saying how great they are. And nobody said how bad they are. It's interesting, but Hound Blood fails with a pass, and then Remington gets nothing. Deliver, please listen. Delver, please listen. I don't know what was a deliver, but he doesn't get much. And Kurt Plastic managed to get a first down for Plagues. Briggy Shaved as well. Ooh, that was a nice block there. And Briggy Shaved, he goes straight in. First play, touchdown. That was a nice start for the Glam. I mixed up the teams here. It's the Plague who have the ball now. Delver, please listen. Can't really do anything. And the Glam has taken over the ball again. Kurt Plastic is now on the move. Ooh, almost got a nice block there, but gets 10 yards and a first down. Shaved, doesn't get anywhere. Respect, Suspect, not Respect, Suspect gets nowhere. Plastic trying to get through and actually managed, I don't know how, but he did really good. How far will he get? Down to the 5-yard line. Shaved, he runs straight in, and it's 2-0 for the Glam. That's a nice pass to Gammon, who finally shows that the eye can catch the ball as well. Boost, he only gets 2 yards. Please listen here. Almost gets another down. Hunt Blood. Oh, it's deflected by Plastic. Alan has to start very well, the rookie. But Shaved is stopped by the tree. Suspect is also stopped. And the Plague takes the ball back. And this time Hunt Blood shows that he actually can do something when he runs. He should run more, not try to pass it. Boost. He gets 4 yards. Please listen. Oh, I'm gonna call it Delver. Please listen is way too long. There's a first down by Hound Blood as he threw the ball. Empress tackles the ball carrier for a loss, and then Delver doesn't get anywhere. Hound, no. Plastic is on the run again and gets some help with some blocks and some more. I think it was some blocks there. Got managed to 24 yards. Here is Shaved. He breaks a tackle for on Delver and gets 22 yards. The running game here is doing pretty decent. Suspect can only get 6. Plastic finds a complete hole, and then oh, we have a season-ending injury for Kurt Plastic. Oh, he's been so good, and now he's injured. Virgin is coming in instead as who was it? I think it was Suspect that did a touchdown for 3-0. But Kurt Plastic, we'll never seen. We saw the last of him this season. Boost gets a nice run. Almost managed to get a first down, but it's not enough. Here's Virgin. He gets stopped at 2 yards. Shaved. Ooh, what a hole. And then he breaks a tackle from Quick. He gets 26 yards. Suspect runs away, runs past Hound Blood, who's sitting down and taking a rest. Gets stopped for 20 yards, and the Glam is completely dominating this game. Then there's another touchdown. Kelvin Datebook scores an 11-yard touchdown. They have a troll receiver. Like it. Unblood, he really can't do anything. Delver, he managed to get through and actually get a first down. I don't think the Plague has actually been on the Glam's part of the field yet this game. Delver, he can't get anything, and the Glam is up to it again. Virgin gets 6 yards. Shaved. No, he's stopped by Gammon. And it's halftime. Suspect is the one who's going to start with the ball. He gets stopped, and the Plague have the ball again. Unblood, he can't do anything. Boost is trying, but gets stopped as well. Delver, no, he gets stopped. This is going well for the Plague here, as Twinkie gets a 15-yard run. Shaved, he avoids some tackles and gets 21 yards. Suspect, once again, runs away from Wieners and in for a touchdown. Second touchdown not game for him. He can't get anywhere. Remington now. Well, no. 3 yards. Delver, no, he gets stopped. Twinkie only managed 4 yards. Shaved, gets sacked by Tongs. Suspect, he gets stopped by 3. The Wieners. That's deflected by Datebook. Boost managed to get 6 yards. Can they actually get a first down here? Not well. Delver can't, and it's stopped. Twinkie managed to get a first down, and some change with 17 yards. Shaved. Oh, he could have kept going on the same line, and maybe he would have gotten further. And Suspect is stopped. Here is Twinkie again, and managed to get a first yard. He's been very decent when since he came in. Suspect once again trying something. No, he can't. Here is Twinkie again. Is he gonna? Yeah, he actually does. I don't know how, but he managed to get a first down. It is Twinkie that's carrying the Glam team right now. Not that they need to be carried after leading by 5-0. They should have sped this game up. I'm gonna do that now. There's Hunblood is injured. Another nail in the coffin for the Plague. There you actually get a nice pass to Gammon. The first real good play, and the first time they're actually in the offensive part of the play. And Rinky Dink gets a pass, and then Delver gets sacked, and it's the Glam who's on it again. Suspect, no, please listen, is injured by unconscious filter. Something weirdly is coming in instead, and here he is weirdly. Oh, he gets a nice run, and they are down to the 12.5-yard line. Rinky Dink gets stopped. Remington Boost gets 6 yards. Something weirdly passes. Oh, it's deflected in the end zone by Mafia, and the Glam takes over the ball, and Winky gets another nice run there with 24 yards. Suspect is trying, but he's gonna stop for a loss. Winky passes. Something weirdly is injured by Colacity Empress. He didn't play much. Okie Fruity is in. I think that's his first time playing. And Rinky Dinky is injured by Briggy Shaved, and Majestic Constantina is coming in. And Shaved now gets a nice run and fumbles the ball. Yeah, and then whoever it was there at the end, Colacity Express for the Ambush Glam gets for player of the game with 2 injuries and a sack. Tudor Quicks gets it for New Vegas Plague with 41 fan points. Up next is Iron Forge against the Junkers, and I think this game can only go one way. Iron Forge have been really impressive this season. Probably the best team along with the Row Boys. Junkers, well, it's in the name. Iron Forge do have Yo, Freya Marks, Hype Conquest. They're all good players, and Merc Gusto. An old rookie line, but they have been performing decently. Junkers, what do they have? Not much. They have, oh, goal leakage have been taken off. Yeah, he'd been playing line. He'd been playing blocker for the last couple of games. I guess they decided that he wasn't a good receiver, even though he was entertaining by catching the ball and then going absolutely nowhere. Well, he's playing in the line now, so maybe they will have some brute force there. Well, gets slowed someone down. Smooth Joan gets 3 yards. Hurry up, can't get anywhere. And oh, this is slow, even though let's speed it up a little bit. We can't be here all day. Marks passes. It's intercepted by Joan. Ooh. Grim passes. It's deflected by Gusto. Joan passes to nobody. Hurry up. He did not hurry up because he threw it right to Gusto, who is taken off. And being chased down by Smooth Joan there after. But he got a good chunk of yards on that interception. And there's Gusto with a 10-yard touchdown. Grim trying to something. Can't get it. Joan managed to get a first down. And Yo is slapped silly by, I don't see exactly who it was, but I think it was Schmitz. Joan passes, is deflected by Gusto, who has started this game really well. I'll say that as he sprints off into the 34-yard. Well, Hype Conquest is 6-yard. Marks passes, is deflected by Grim. Yo passes, that's deflected by Grim again. Grim is starting to say that, hey, Gusto isn't the only one on a opposing team that can do something. I can do it as well. But here's Yo is deflected by Grim again. Oh. Then Conquest is stopped. Marks is stopped. Grim now. Hey, a runner. What is he doing deflecting stuff on the sideline? I have no clue. Conquest managed to get through and get a 13-yard. Grim now passes to Sharpo. And he breaks a tackle and he gets a touchdown. Alrighty. That was surprising. Here is Conquest. Only gets 5 yards. Marks doing the same move and gets... whoa, that was a nice weaving there and a break tackle for 24 yards. Yo. What can he do? Not much. Only 3 yards. Here is Conquest. Ooh, he got completely free on the side there. Managed to get 17 yards. That's a nice pass to Strangulate. Got 17 yards. Yo managed, I don't know how, but he got 8 yards there. Hype Conquest passes. Touchdown Strangulate. Grim looking for something to pass. Oh, what a pass. And Schmitz completely slaps Gusto silly there. And then breaks another tackle from him. Not a good play there for Gusto, who is not a very good defensive player unless it comes to interceptions. And it's 2-2. Strangulate managed to get 10 yards after a pass. Conquest only gets 1 yard. Marks now trying to run it. Managed to run first down. Then gets brought down by President. Yo passes to Marks, who have moved out to the sideline. I managed to get 36 yards off that pass. Conquest. Oh, it's an interception. Torpor intercepted the ball while trying to throw something through a tree. Might not be a very good idea. Here's Sharpo. He doesn't get very well, and the Iron Forge takes over the ball again. And now Conquest gets a free line on the outside to the right and gets 12 yards. And we have halftime, 2-2. The Junkers are putting up more of a fight than we thought they were going to be able to. Marks get 15 yards. Yo passing, but it's only for a 3-yard. Here is Hype Conquest, and he runs in for a touchdown. 41 touchdown of the career. And Gusto makes another interception and a pick 6. And that was maybe the nail in the coffin for the Junkers here. Schmitz get a nice catch and gets another nice catch. He has 4 catches for 123 yards. Sharpo was looking for a pass and then realizes that there was absolutely nobody in front of him and he runs 15 yards. Grim passes, but Conquest deflects it. Joan looking for a pass is deflected by Gusto. 5 deflections of the game for him. Hurry up, passes, and Yo intercepts the ball. And And these interceptions is what ruined the Junkers. Conquest gets through and gets 25 yards off that run. Marks managed to get 8 yo passes, but it's deflected by Smeets. Conquest, it's another interception, this time by Lafferty. I don't know what it is, but they're not throwing very well here. Smeets get another pass with 20 yards. Joan passes, it's deflected by Yo-Yo. Sharpo runs for 5 yards. Grim looking for a passes to Sharpo, he gets another first down. Here is Smeets once again slaps Gusto, and Conquest can't catch him, and it's a 4-3. Here is Gusto showing that this is what I do best. 28-yard catch. Conquest managed to get 9 yards. Marks looking for a pass, can't get it anyway. Conquest drops it. But here is Yo. Gets some help from some teammates, which leads him to 19 yards. Conquest finds another one of those nice lines on the outside, gets 16 yards. Marks just runs past goal leakage, and it's 5-3. There's another failed pass. Sharpo this time he gets sacked by Vapor, and the Iron Forge have the ball back. Gusto only can carry that for 6 yards. There's the first down by Cleopatra. Marks gets stopped after 2. Yo, what can he do? He passes to Cleopatra Strangulate, who is moving about as fast as leakage does. That is deflected by Schmitz. Marks ran the ball for 5 yards. Yo, run it for 3, but it's not enough. Joan managed to get a catch and gets 10 yards on the first down. That's Strangulate sacks the ball carrier. Lafferty drops the ball. 11 plays left. Schmitz gets another catch. He's one of the few players who actually know how to play on the Junkers team. Sharpo passes to Schmitz, and he's injured by hard conquest. You're injured by a bastard. Alright. Schmitz and Owl faces in, but they can't do anything. Oh, Joan! That's a pick 6. Well, that was surprising. Can they get a nice fast stop here? No, they can't. Yo managed to get a first down. And I think that despite not dominating the way I thought, the Iron Forge still win this game decently comfortable. Last play, Yo runs up the middle. Actually runs up very good in the middle. Won't get all the way, but gets enough. Player of the game for Iron Forge University is 86 points, and that's also player of the game total. Smooth John gets it for MC Junkers with MC1 Junkers with 66. They have 2 interceptions each. There's a lot of interceptions in this game. I mean, interceptions. 7. Whoa. Up next are the Lightning against the Legends, 2 teams who are struggling this season. Despite the Legends actually having the best rush defense. Well, we'll see if they still have it after this game. Ball run is a nice player to watch, at least offensively. And not much more. Testosterone Mahoney is a nice one. Harry personality is not a very good runner, but a decent lineman. I don't know why they have him as a runner. And what else do we have? Not much. Let's go. It's a scorching hot day. Yay. Let's see how this game goes. Tombury Actual is going to start with it. Let's see if he actually can do something. No, he actually didn't. That's a failed pass by Prospect, and personality doesn't get anything either. Bull run, he gets stopped after 2 yards. Same with Django. Rimple stick trying to pass it, but it's deflected by Prospect. Actual gets 7 yards on that run. Prospect looking for a pass, gets it to personality, who just runs past everybody. Personality is now stopped. Actual gets 6 yards. Prospect, he gets stopped immediately. And the same with Bull Run. Amband gets sacked by personality. And that's a failed pass. And it's the Legends up it again, but that is a thrown out. I have a feeling this game is going to be like this. Just a lot of failed attempts. That's a sack by rotation. Bull run passes to rotation. We managed to get 15 yards. Cola doesn't get anywhere. Rimple stick passes. Rotation. Managed to get another first down. Bull run, 2 yards. Watch just be a swervy halfling, you're just running straight ahead. That is the first down by a Rimple stick through it. Was it rotation again? Jungle. No, can't get anywhere. He's an orc. Aren't you supposed to be smashy? No. Mahoney gets stopped. Actual. Almost getting another one, and Rimple stick is injured. But there is prospect for a first down. But there's a turnover. Glenda flying intercepts the ball. Bull run gets 0 yards. Cola now manages to smash his way through and gets 15 yards. And that's another turnover. Actual does a there, and then he throws the ball away. Prospect, he throws the ball away. Personality runs straight into the middle. Me never tires, says Personality. Yeah, well, Randolph Taliban sacks the ball carrier. And then Cola tried to do something but can't. Kennedy passes to Actual, but it was actually... No, it's not Actual he passes to. But Actual was there. There's another turnover, flying with his second interception of the game. Bloodshot deflected the pass. Prospect deflected the pass. Kennedy gets stopped after 3 yards. Actual gets stopped after 1 yard. Prospect, what can he do? Well, Hoots Magabone is injured by Kathy Glowpad. That's a lineman. Who do they have in? Chug Philboy, who doesn't seem to be very good. And Cola runs for a couple of yards. There's another turnover. Rimford Digby intercepts the pass. Does Bull Run play? What? Bull Run is playing. You have a half-love playing defensive line. Ouch. Here is Actual doing some actual work and getting a first down. Jungle is stopped. Chug Pillboy deflects the pass. Gutboss drops the ball. Hester Romani finally gets a pass there. We are in the second half, but still nothing on the scoreboard. Taliban gets stopped. And Mahoney managed to catch the ball, but then it's sacked. Legend. Was it fumble? No, but it advanced it. Here is Bloodshot, managed to get a pass. Kennedy is dead. Chug Pillboy is injured by Erica Bloodshot. And Gutboss managed to bust his way through to first down. Prospect, what can he do? He gets stopped immediately. Personality. Gonna throw it? No, he's gonna run it. But it's deflected by Frost Lodge. Bull Run doesn't do anything. Frost Lodge, he gets sacked by Personality. Kennedy tried to throw it. He actually managed to throw it to rotation. He gets down to the 50-yard line. And we are still right in the middle of the field. We haven't really moved from anywhere. Kennedy. No, he can't do it either. 27 plays left and it's still 0-0. Was that an interception? No, he caught the ball. Okay. Here is Prospect. He passes, but Personality is stopped. And then Personality throws the ball away. Personality now actually managed to get a first down. It went down to the 25th yard line. Personality, can he throw it? He does! And it's a touchdown for the Legends. We finally get on the scoreboard in the 22 plays left. And it's 19 plays left now. Can the Lightning do anything? Well, not like that. Actual now passes to Bloodshot, who gets another 21 yards. Prospect passes out. Personality, he runs straight into the line. Actual passes, that's deflected by Mahoney. And Bull Run is trying to do something. Frost Lodge is trying to do something. Kennedy, no. 10 yards, 10 plays left. And the Legends have the ball, and I'm pretty certain now to say that the Legends have won this game. Unless the Lightning can get a very good play. No, they can't, because Erica Bloodshot gets another touchdown, and when there's 2 to the Legends and 0 to the and we can speed up this. Ball run doesn't get anywhere, and then the ball is thrown away. It's Prospect again. He gets the first down and some 22 yards, and Sherman Legends win over Dark City Lightning with 0-2, and that was a boring game. Erica Bloodshot gets player of the game with 53 fan points. Not much done. Minty Rotation gets it for the Lightning with 36 fan points. Not a very good game. Was a lot of sacks there from Legends. Last game of the week is the Sharks against the Music. The Sharks have the best defense in the league. Let's see if the Music can do something about it. And it's raining. Rimshot, yeah, nice player. Glim sponsorship, really good blocker lineman. Mark is always nice to see. Is he? Don't know. For the Music, we have a couple. His Champagne, the most hated player in the game. Most in the league, but let's see what happens when they try to play this game in the rain. We might get a little fumbles here. Tart is starting with the ball. And things are going slow here. We'll speed it up a little bit. Too Thin Tony. He runs it, and then Eyeball managed to pick up the fumble, but it's too little too late. Rimshot managed to get almost to the end. Mark catches the ball for 20 yards. This guy passes and it's touchdown. Strong ways. And the Sharks are showing immediately how to play the game. Music is stopped. But there's a nice catch by Piss Champagne. Gets 15 yards. Tart gets 0. Spalding gets 0. Tony. He says too thin Tony, but it doesn't look very thin. Rimshot passes, 2 strong ways to get a nice block there. Frees him up for another couple of yards. 34 in total. That's deflected by Tart. This guy gets sacked by Trash Can. Rimshot passes, I don't know what happened there. Champagne gets a 22-yard catch. Fractions gets another 12. Malcontent sacks the ball carrier. Tart gets sacked by Sponsorship. And Sponsorship gets another sack. There's Rimshot run it for 0. Strong ways can't get enough. Too Thin Tony gets sacked by shots. There's a lot of sacking going on here. There's another sack by Ways. Top Hat run the ball for 0. Sponsorship gets another sack. Rimshot managed to get a first down for the Sharks. That's deflected by Tart. This guy is looking for a pass. He gets it to Ways, who gets 20 yards. Rimshot. We only get 1 yard. Shoot passes. Strong Ways. Oh, he's cut short. And then sacks the ball carrier. Tart threw the ball for 4 yards. Top Hat can't get anywhere. Tony gets sacked by Goat. Rimshot now actually managed to get somewhere. Gets a first down for the Sharks. Shoot doesn't get anywhere. And that's an interception. Fractions intercepts the ball. And then Piss Champagne managed to get another catch. Top Hat gets sacked by Goat. Tony only get... there is very much struggle on in the middle here. Rimshot can't get anywhere. This guy can't get anywhere, and Music gets it again, but shoot. Pass is deflected. Here is Fraction, managed to get a first down. Tony, he gets stopped for a loss. Tart. Wish everyone worked as hard as you. Shots. Yeah. Champagne can't get it. We are at halftime, and it's 1-0 to the Sharks. Rimshot. Actually, no. Only 7 yards. And then shoot is stopped. There's a turnover. Champagne intercepts the ball. And then managed to get 6 yards off that pass. Top Hat passes 2 fractions. Who is not the fastest player, but is a safe pair of hands. Sponsorship get his 4th sack of the game. There is Champagne, managed to catch it, and they're very close to scoring now. Can the music score? It is Champagne who catches it in the end zone. This guy catches it for 16 yards on the kickoff. Shoot, passes. Champagne deflects the ball. And there's this guy, he threw the ball for 5 yards. This guy, he managed to break free and gets 23 yards. Shoot is stopped. Champagne deflects the ball. But Champagne is now actually doing a good game. Fractions doesn't manage to get a first down. Top hat passes. It's an interception by Shoot, who is now running, and it's a pick 6 by Manti Shoot. Tart and Fractions is injured by Peace Goat. Michael Jopp is coming in, who immediately gets a pass and gets 22 yards. Tony gets sacked by Sponsorship. That's his 5th sack of the game. Here is Champagne. Managed to get a 23-yard catch. Top hat to Jupe. Gets 2 yards. Tony gets sacked by Goat. Hart passes. Jupe is in for a touchdown. The substitute equalizes the game. Mark gets a catch for 13 yards. Shoot passes. Mark catches it for 6 yards. And there's a first down. That's deflected by Jupe, who's been decently good after he came in. Shoot managed to get a first down after 11-yard run. Mark catches the ball for 5 yards. There's a rim shot through the ball for a... there's a touchdown by Marky Mark at the 30-yard. Jupe catches it right on the sideline for a 22-yard. Top hat. Champagne managed to get a first down. Tony passes to Jupe, but it's deflected by Sponsorship. Get his 6th. Well, I think we have our player of the game here. You usually get that when you get six sacks. Strong ways. Ooh, that's a nice brute force slapping competition. Marky Mark managed to get 6 yards after a pass from this guy. Vincent gets another first, and he gets 17 yards. And the Sharks are very close to scoring once again. Mark catches the ball for 20. Oh, rim shot is stopped short. And the Tart sack stick. Yeah, I've got sacked. Was it Sponsorship again? Might have been. Was a safety there. Tony gets stopped. And the Sharks are going to win this game by 4-2. Was it Sponsorship? It was Sponsorship who got us sacked there. And he is on the way. I think he actually did the Player of the Week as well there. Definitely Defensive Player of the Week with 7 sacks, 107 fan points. Schutz get it for the music school with 56.2 sacks. And you can pause if you want to look at any player who have improved. Other than that, pass deflections is Angvolpino by the Street Fright Nights with 8. Tackles for loss is Spoonson Maple, who gets 3 for the Bandits. Sacks, of course, is Glib Sponsorship for the Blackwater Shark with 7. Interceptions, Preston Dark from the Abandoned by 2. Tackles, Spoonson Maple with 25. But Defensive Player of the Week is Glib Sponsorship, not a very surprising. Pancakes, Spoonson Maple, only 52. I think that's one of the highest pancakes we ever had. Receiving yard is Wilbur Krabs for the Pleasantville Pandas with 277. Rushing yards, Briggy Shaved, 145. That's pretty low as well. Pass yards, Slippery Combination, Hill Valley Stampede, 225. But total yards is Blue Terrain from the Silent Inspectors, 289. 4 different there. And Offensive Player of the Week is Sheriff Rotten from the Specters. But Player of the Week in total are Glib Sponsorship for the Blackwater Sharks with 107 fan points. And do we have any fun games coming up? There probably are a couple. The Road Boys and ooh, that's going to be a slapper. Probably 2 best teams in the league going up against each other. That's going to be nice. Well, we can take a look at the standings. The Pandas are, of course, in the lead in the Savannah Academic, ahead of the Knights, who have now managed to climb up and for a playoff spot. The Shoreside Vocational, it's the Bandits who lead it, on the same as the Iron Forge. Stampede have now lost their playoff. Wasteland Higher, we have the Sharks on the same points as the Spectres. And in Underworld Preparatory, it is Ruboys against the Abandoned, who are topping that one. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.